That is one big pile of shit.
Now, probably the biggest offender on this list, Thunderbolts. About characters who no one cares about, except maybe Bucky. As for the others, Yelena sucks. The Red Guardian sucks. Ghost sucks. And finally, Taskmaster, the most skilled villain in comics, sucks. So yeah, have I changed my opinion on the Thunderbolts?
Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
So Marvel's newest film has just released a movie about characters who you most likely have forgotten about. From the failure that was Phase 4 comes Thunderbolts, an absolutely ridiculous fun time. And guys, I have a confession. I have low-key been looking forward for this movie. Call me a shill. This movie is hella fun, and I had a great time watching it. But before I give my thoughts, we have to do my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Talk about the plot.
Let 'em say we're crazy. What do they know?
The beginning is pretty much what we saw from the trailers. Yelena jumps off a building to get across to another one. The reason she is doing this is because she's working for Val, and Valentina needs her to get something to destroy something. The reason is because Val has been working on something that is going to get her impeached. So she hires Yelena to unknowingly destroy it. However, Yelena wants out of this to stop working for Val, so she visits Lexi. Again, pretty much what you saw in the trailer. So after that is when Val makes Yelena do one last job. Yelena accepts this, but when she gets inside, she realizes she's not the only one there, because John Walker shows up, followed by Taskmaster and Ghost. And I found it to be a really cool scene, with all these characters fighting each other. Except that, I did not like that. Eventually we see Bob or Rob Reynolds or Sentry. By this time, Val sees that they are all starting to work together instead of killing each other like what she was hoping for. So, they make it out of the room, which blows up, destroying all the evidence left on Val, except for the Sentry. Val sends the military to go find Sentry. They do, but this is where his powers kick in. So, the remaining 3 make it out of there and are picked up by the Red Guardian. They are followed by the military, but their cars are blown up. That's when we see it's Bucky. Bucky shoots at their car, reminding me of something that I just cannot put my finger on. Anyway, Bucky takes them to some place where he wants to use them to impeach Val because they know her secrets. That's when they decide to go to Avengers Tower, they beat some guys up, until they make it to the floor where Val is. And that's when we see the Sentry in that beautiful comic-accurate suit. Anyway, Sentry wipes the floor with all of them, so bad in fact they have to retreat. That's when they split up. But that is also when the Void takes over Bob and starts killing people. The Thunderbolts now have to join back up and defeat the Void as a team. And there's obviously a few post-credit scenes, one of the Red Guardian, and the second is setting up Doomsday with the Fantastic Four. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It honestly surprised me. Now, the movie isn't without its faults, but the positives, in my opinion, do outweigh the negatives. First positive is the characters. I went into this movie feeling like the characters would bring it down, but they didn't. Nobody was annoying, everybody had something to do, and I actually ended up really liking the characters, which is a low-key Marvel W. Also, I felt Sentry could have been in the movie just a little longer, but what little we do see of him, I do enjoy. And thankfully, the character I was most scared of, because I was wondering if Marvel would find a way to mess him up, was John Walker, because I felt that they were going to make him a toxic male and just a dick. Which he kinda is, but that's what's fun about it. All the characters have funny banter with each other, and all around the characters I found the highlight of the movie. The action is good, there are some really cool scenes in this movie, and the way they set up the new Avengers I liked a lot. Also, I caught myself laughing quite a lot at this movie, as well as my theater. In fact, I really like the comedy, it works well. Now I'm surprised Marvel had the balls to kill Taskmaster, but the way in which he died
Excuse me, it's ma'am!
was stupid. I felt that Ghost killing him
It is ma'am!
was dumb and just came out of nowhere. Also, if you were like me, you were really hoping that Taskmaster would have died by Sentry's hand. It would have been way cooler instead of a shot to the head, but whatever. Even if you don't know anything about Sentry, you definitely know about the time he ripped Ares in half. I wish they could have done that for this movie. Also, the runtime is a little longer than I would have hoped for, but they told their story, and I really liked it. Also, I really like that you don't even need to watch the movies that these characters are in, like Black Widow, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or Ant-Man and the Wasp. You can really enjoy and understand these characters without seeing those movies. And all, this is a W for Marvel. They really needed it, especially seeing what comes next. And all that does seem to be all of our time, but don't go just yet because I have some news for the Hawkeye review. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this review and the movie. If you did, consider liking and all that good stuff. Comment your thoughts, but till next time, peace. Okay, if you're still here, you probably heard that at the moment there won't be a Hawkeye Season 2, which kind of sucks because the whole reason I made my review was because of Hawkeye Season 2 coming out. It's kind of annoying that Disney is cheap like that, but whatever. I already had the video done. It's been done since April, and this is how it actually starts. Jeremy Renner's portrayal of Hawkeye has garnered a significant fan following within the MCU. While his last live-action appearance was in the Hawkeye series, typically, Disney shows don't receive a second season, except for Loki. Hawkeye has been renewed for a second season. You just have to wait 7 months for the rest of it.
Just do it!